NBA 2K16 was the time, boy. It was a good time. That was a good era. That was prime 2K basketball. Now in NBA 2K16, there was a build that dominated that game. It was called the outside point guard. It was a 6'7" outside point guard that can literally do everything. It can shoot, drive, ISO, dunk, pass. It had all of the attributes. So in this video today, we're gonna try to remake this build in NBA 2K22 if we can, or something like it, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's see if we can do it, man. All right, let's go. So from what I remember, it was a point guard. They were 6'7". It was basically an outside shooting guard that can do everything. Now, in that game, people really didn't upgrade the inside. They just focused on the shooting, the dribbling, and the speed and the rebound. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. So we're gonna try to imitate it right here. So I think this is the best chart, the split chart. And we gotta do the speed chart for sure. So let's see how we finna do this, my boys. We're gonna go ahead and max out driving layup and driving dunk. Midi, three-pointer probably needs to be maxed out. I think, yeah, free throw. How many? I don't know how many shooting we need. Let me see. Playmaking up. We're gonna do this pass accuracy max. And I'm gonna start messing with defense now, because I know the Bills they had pretty good defense too, man. They clamped up everything. They clamped up centers and all that. So I may need to put some there, and then the rest in playmaking or shooting, man. I ain't gonna lie. Let's just split it between the two. Let's have 23-23. Yep, there we go. I knew we got 23-23. So let's see, anything better? Can't get one more. Can't get one more. No. No more. All right, can't get no more out of it. So I think this is the setup. 123-23-7. So the body type of those builds were like compact. And we going 6'7", of course, you know what I'm saying? 6'7". We minimizing the weight all the way to 180. You know what I'm saying? And the wingspan, I believe they had like an 83 ball, bruh. So I'm gonna do it to like a little bit like 81. I think 81 is still very high to green consistently. We're gonna go 81. All right, so now for takeover, I think we should go sharp take over playmaking, just to get it just more comp, bruh. It's just more comp, especially I'm gonna have this a low overall, so we're gonna need all that. So mid-range facilitator, what this build come out as. Very, very interesting. All right, so now we gotta go ahead and upgrade this thing, man. Let me see. We're gonna max out shooting, mid-range, and I'm not maxing this all the way out. Don't ask why he look like Kevin Durant either. I'm gonna change how he look, trust. All right, ball handle. We're gonna do that pass accuracy up 76. I ain't got that much VC, boys. I ain't gonna lie. Driving dunk. Then we still need defense, man. I don't know, bro. What am I finna do, bro? I guess, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and max that out. This setup right here. This it right here. This is exactly what I'm gonna do. All right, this is perfect. So we're gonna go as an 81 and 123K. They be burning my pockets, man. I'm gonna go ahead and spend it, and we're gonna go ahead and run this build up in part, bruh. We got this build, man. Now we going crazy. Now I ain't gonna lie, man. This build surprised me. I'm an 81, but we still about to cook up. We slow as hell, but we still gonna cook up. That's the sad part about this build. Because I got a high 3, you already know what we finna do. Hold on, let me get a little open on my 70 speed right now. Hold on, let me step back and stroke. Look at him, in 2 people, bruh. Shot over 2 people, and somehow that's a 1%. How, 2K? How is that only a 1%? Probably because we on this 2K16 meta build, man. It's something about this meta build we don't know about. It's something about these 6-7 PGs we all sleep on. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the biggest surprise builds I ain't played on. I was shocked. It plays just like the stretch play, which I already love the stretch playmaker. So it's basically a stretch playmaker, but at point guard. And that's the beauty of it. You at point guard, which means you're gonna be bigger than just about every guard you go against. So you'll be able to bully him. But hold on, step back, stroke! With a strong contest, a 28 cover. Remember, I am a fresh rebirth. 81 overall doing this. Just imagine if your boy was a 99 doing this, man. A 99, this build at 99, oh my God. Y'all couldn't do nothing. Y'all already can't do nothing with this 80. Well, y'all can already having issues. Look at me. Hold on, let me ice this dude up. Hold on. I'm slow as hell, but it don't matter. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and take it in. easy bucket because he's little. Most baby play sharps are 6'2". They don't know what to do against 6'7" point guards. They don't know what to do. They're gonna get their lock on. Hold on. Stroke! Bang. Once again, look at this. Y'all like, ooh, that ain't bad, Jones. Look, I came from the past. I'm a time traveler right now. I brought this build from the past. How many people bringing builds from the past? Our favorite YouTubers still playing on current builds, man. They ain't bringing builds from the past from 6 years ago, man. Man, y'all better hit this like button, bro. Hashtag Traveler Jones in the comment section. Chime Traveler Jones, I mean, bro, because I'm out here traveling time. I brought y'all the 2K19 lockdown, and now we bringing a 2K16 meta outside PG build from 6 years ago, bruh. From 6 years ago, and it's still relevant. Oh, this build's still relevant 6 years later. My boy, this build's still relevant. Look at this. It's sad I'm able to do this with an 80 overall, bruh. So this is telling all you in the comment section. Most of y'all are casual, and there's nothing wrong with being a casual, bro. A lot of y'all don't even play this game, but look at the steal. We getting steals with no steal upgraded, man. You saw what I upgraded. We didn't upgrade no steal. How he stealing better than my lockdown? Because he's from the past. You see what I'm saying? The past defense in 2K16 was way better. You know what I'm saying? Basically, this build in 16, you could literally run 2 of these on 2s, and you would go on 100-game win streaks. You know how many times I went on win streak? I had a balanced one. I think I like the balanced one more. I also had an inside one, an inside PG, like a 6'4" inside. A lot of y'all don't know. Y'all didn't even know who I was back then. But I had a inside 6'4" PG I used to use, but I also had this too, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I don't ever use meta builds that hardcore, you feel me? It's too easy, bro. If I use a meta build all the time, I have a 95 win, bro. I already got like an 88 playing with goofy builds. So if I really just want to sit here and be no fun and just be like in 2K21 speed glitch with the JR animations, it'd be easy. Look at this. 6'7" build out here outperforming the whole court, bruh. Dirty Rookie, the 81-6'7" is outperforming this entire court, bruh. Look at me. Look at this, bruh. This is toxic. And y'all like, bruh, what the hell? Exactly. Look at this. Perfect from the 3, bruh. Perfect from the 3. And this is, I did not sneak no other build in here. No, it's exactly what y'all saw. Exactly the same build. We still balling like we got some secret boosts that y'all don't know about. The only secret thing y'all don't know about is that it's a 2K16 build from the past. You know what I'm saying? It's from the past. Look at these dunks. Look at all this cheese. We couldn't even play defense in 22, but we sure could in 16. How can we play better D in 16 than 22? How does the defense get worse, my boys? How does the defense worse, bro? How does the defense get worse, bro? Look at this build out here sparking up. Now, in the comments, if y'all want me to do another OG build, put it in the comment. We're going to do a throwback series, a throwback builds from the past. If y'all want to see me do like a stretch, this 19 stretch, y'all remember the 19 stretch, bro. That might be one of the best ones ever. We can do the 17 6'10" point forward, you know what I'm saying? We can do the 17 speed boosting sharp. I could do this the 2K20's two-way slash and play. I mean, that's easy though. You know what I'm saying? They still in this game. It ain't gonna be as good though. It ain't gonna be as good. It's still here though, as y'all know. That build's still here. But if y'all got an idea for a throwback, you know, type of build, let me know in the comments, man. I don't even know what 18's meta was. If you know what 18's meta was, put it in the comments. I'm trying to think. I think 18's meta was a pure it was the sharps, bro. Them sharps really can green contestant. I had one in the beginning of the game, and I also had a shot creating point for it. I don't know if that was the meta though. I think the meta was them giant stretch bigs, them sharpshooters and the play shots. I believe that was no. It was them slashing shot creators. They used to run up the court and snatch back and pop the midi. There's a lot of little builds that in 18. So if you remember the 18 meta, put it in the comments because I can't think of it at the moment. The 17 meta, 17 had a bunch of stuff, man. 17 had a bunch of stuff you could do. 2K20's meta was the two-way slash and play and the offensive threat. You feel me? The offensive threat was nasty too, I ain't gonna lie. But I think this build tops it as one of the most OP builds in 2K history. I ain't gonna lie. I think the outside peak, look at this, bro. Look at the defense, my boy. But the outside PG from 2K16 is probably top 3 best builds in NBA 2K history. Some are gonna say 2K15's demigod glitch. I don't count that, bro. That's a glitch. Without that glitch, it's not possible. We talking about builds that you can actually make. This outside PG to me was one of the most broken things. I mean, the 2K20, I ain't gonna lie, that 2K20 slash and play, that was pretty bad too, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That 2K20 slash and playmaker, I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty unstoppable with that hops. You can literally be a grandma. Teach your grandma, run to the hole. Oh, and grandma, make sure you tap square and point the direction, and you're gonna finish it 70% of the time, you know, as long as it ain't a lockdown. That was toxic. And look at me finishing over this guard, bro. Look at this, bro. All you gotta do is be a little bit taller than your defender, and you make everything over your defender. Like, what kind of cheese is this, bro? What kind of cheese is this? But if you made this far in the video, put your favorite build that you want me to do from the past. Let me know exactly what it is, and I'll do a video on it, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, sub if you're new. If you want to watch another fire build video, this one right there on the screen. Why don't you go check it out? You know what I'm saying? Go check this build out and like that video too. Till next video. I see y'all there, man. Peace.